You're over 60, and you've probably asked yourself this question but never dared to say it out loud. Are my sexual habits helping or quietly harming my prostate? Some say frequent release protects it. Others warn it causes damage. The truth is confusing, and most men are left in silence. In this video, I'm Dr. Evelyn Hart, and I'll reveal what science really shows about the link between prostate health and sexual habits, and the safe, doctor-approved steps you can take to protect yourself starting today. Not long ago, I met a patient named Richard. He's 66, a retired accountant, and he came into my office with a question he admitted he'd never asked anyone before. He leaned forward and whispered, "Doctor, I need to know if my habits are hurting me. I've heard too many things. Some say frequent release is good for the prostate. Others warn it's dangerous. I'm confused. And I'm scared. Am I making my prostate worse?" Richard's voice carried the same unspoken worry I've heard from countless men over 60. Many notice changes in urination, frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom, or a slower stream, and they immediately fear prostate enlargement, or worse. But layered on top of that fear is confusion about sexual habits. Are they protective? Are they harmful? Or do they even matter at all? For those of you new here, my name is Dr. Evelyn Hart. I'm a board-certified urologist, and for over 25 years, I've been guiding men through exactly these kinds of questions. Questions they rarely dare to ask anyone else. And I can tell you, the link between sexual habits and prostate health is both surprising and misunderstood. Ignoring it leaves men anxious, sometimes making poor choices, but understanding it brings relief and practical steps to protect your health. Because here's the truth. What you've been told about your prostate and your habits is often oversimplified or flat out wrong. And the real story is far more interesting than most men realize. To understand the confusion, we first need to understand the prostate itself. The prostate is a walnut-sized gland that sits just below the bladder. Its job is to produce seminal fluid, the nourishing liquid that mixes with sperm to form semen. In simple terms, it's the engine room that supports male fertility and plays a key role in the mechanics of intimacy. But here's what many men don't realize. The prostate is a gland that doesn't like stagnation. When fluid remains inside for long periods, it can cause congestion. That congestion can lead to inflammation, discomfort, or even raise the risk of prostate enlargement over time. This is why some researchers argue that regular release helps flush the gland, reducing stagnation and lowering the risk of prostate problems. In fact, several large studies, including one published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, found that men who ejaculated more frequently had a lower risk of developing prostate cancer later in life. The theory is that regular release may help clear out potential irritants or carcinogens from the gland. So why the controversy? Because not every study agrees. Some research finds little to no connection between frequency and prostate cancer risk. Others worry that excessive focus on sexual activity, especially in older men with existing prostate problems, may mask underlying issues that need medical attention. And here's the surprising part. Whether frequent release helps or not often depends on the bigger picture. Your age, your overall health, and the state of your prostate today. Another layer of confusion comes from cultural myths. Some men grew up being told self-stimulation was harmful, while others heard it was completely harmless. The truth, as always, lies in the middle. Sexual habits affect the prostate, but they're only one piece of a much larger puzzle that includes hormones, circulation, and lifestyle, which means the real question isn't, is it good or bad, but rather, how do I keep my prostate healthy, and where do my habits fit into that bigger picture? So what's the safe path forward? If sexual habits can influence the prostate, how can men over 60 protect this gland without confusion or fear? The answer lies in balance, lifestyle, and awareness. First, maintain a healthy frequency. For most men, moderate sexual activity, whether with a partner or self-stimulation, does not harm the prostate. In fact, it often helps by keeping fluids moving and reducing congestion. What's important is consistency, not excess. Think of it like exercise. Too little leads to stiffness and weakness, while too much can leave you sore and drained. The key is moderation that matches your age and energy. Second, support prostate health with lifestyle choices. Regular physical activity, especially walking, swimming, or light strength training improves circulation to the pelvic region and helps balance hormones. Less sitting and more movement reduces pressure on the prostate. Even small daily changes, like standing breaks every hour, can protect long-term function. Third, diet plays a bigger role than many realize. Foods rich in antioxidants and healthy fats protect the gland from inflammation. Tomatoes, loaded with lycopene, have been linked to lower prostate cancer risk. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower help regulate hormones. And omega-3s from fish or flaxseed fight inflammation throughout the body. Pair these with adequate water intake to keep urine flow smooth and reduce irritation. Fourth, don't ignore the basics. Limit alcohol, cut back on processed meats, and avoid too much sugar. All of these contribute to inflammation, which is the enemy of prostate health. And here's the encouraging part. Men who combine these steps often notice not just better prostate comfort, but more energy, stronger intimacy, and even improved confidence in daily life. Finally, don't be afraid of medical checkups. A simple exam or PSA test can provide peace of mind and detect problems early. Many men delay out of embarrassment, but catching issues sooner means easier solutions and less worry. Remember, your prostate is like any other organ. It deserves attention, not silence. Because the real victory isn't just avoiding disease, it's living with energy, clarity, and confidence well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. So let's bring everything together. If you're a man over 60 and have wondered whether your sexual habits are protecting or harming your prostate, know this. The truth is more balanced than the myths suggest. The prostate is a gland that responds well to moderation, good circulation, and low inflammation, regular but not excessive release, combined with healthy lifestyle habits, can actually support long-term prostate health. The bigger picture matters. It's not just about habits in the bedroom, but about what you eat, how you move, and whether you listen to your body's signals. Foods like tomatoes, cruciferous vegetables, and omega-3s fight inflammation. Daily activity improves circulation, and consistent, moderate sexual habits keep the gland from becoming congested. Together, these steps create a strong foundation for prostate health at any age. The lesson is clear. You don't need to live in fear or confusion. Sexual habits are not something to be ashamed of. They are a natural part of life. What matters is balance, awareness, and making choices that protect you, not put you at risk. By taking care of your prostate, you are also protecting your energy, confidence, and quality of life. Now, here's your next step. Don't stop here. In my next video, I'll share the top 5 foods that men over 60 should eat regularly to keep their prostate strong and healthy. Click the link below or check the description to continue your journey with me. And if this video gave you clarity, leave a comment and share your story. Your experience may help another man feel less alone in his own questions. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making changes to your diet, lifestyle, or health routine